Can you feel it? That electric charge in the air, the sense that something is stirring deep within your spirit. This moment isn't random, and you didn't stumble upon this by chance. You are here because you were meant to be here, chosen one. Every challenge, every triumph, and every quiet prayer has led you to this exact point in time. The universe has a final message for you, a message meant to prepare you for the incredible transformation about to unfold in your life. For so long you've sensed that something extraordinary is coming. You felt it in the delays, in the signs, in the moments of frustration that made you question everything. But let me assure you, those were not setbacks. They were divine setups, aligning your path with your destiny. This message is the confirmation your soul has been waiting for, a whisper from the universe telling you that the time is now. The changes you've been praying for, the breakthroughs you've been hoping for, they are closer than you think. But before they arrive, there's something crucial you must hear. Take a moment to breathe it in, to align your heart with what's about to come. As you listen to this message, know that you are part of something far greater than yourself. Every like, every comment, every moment you share this energy helps expand its reach to others who need it. If this resonates with your spirit, let your voice be heard. Comment 777 below as a sign to the universe that you're ready to step into your blessings. And to all of you who have supported this channel through super thanks, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Your generosity fuels this mission to uplift, inspire, and awaken countless souls just like yours. But this is just the beginning. The words you're about to hear hold a power that will awaken your spirit and prepare you for what's ahead. Everything you've endured has been leading to this. Are you ready to receive the message that could transform your entire journey? Stay with me, because what comes next will resonate deeply within your soul. It's time to step forward into the extraordinary future waiting for you. Let's uncover this revelation together. God's chosen ones, one last message you need to hear before it all happens. The final countdown to transformation. You've been walking a path that only a few can understand, carrying a light that many cannot even perceive. This journey is not for the faint-hearted. It's reserved for those chosen to rise above the ordinary, to bear a divine purpose. It's a path that has demanded extraordinary strength, unwavering faith, and resilience beyond measure. Do you recall the nights when the silence was deafening, when doubts crept in, and you wondered if you could endure another day? Yet, here you are, still standing. Why? Because every step, whether triumphant or painful, was part of a divine design, shaping you for this very moment. Take a moment to reflect. What if every heartbreak was a lesson, every detour a blessing in disguise? Romans 8:28 reminds us, "And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose." Could it be that all the trials you faced were preparing you for something extraordinary? This isn't just another chapter in your story. This is the threshold of transformation, the beginning of a destiny unfolding in ways you could scarcely imagine. Right now, the energy around you is buzzing. Can you feel it? It's as though heaven and earth are aligning, weaving the threads of your journey into a masterpiece. The moments of pain, perseverance, and prayer have not gone unnoticed. Every prayer whispered in the quiet of the night, every act of faith, no matter how small, has sown seeds. Galatians 6:9 urges, "Let us not grow weary of doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up. And chosen one, that harvest is near." But why now? Why, after so much waiting, does it feel like the air is electric with possibility? That pause you're experiencing, that stillness that feels like limbo, is not a void. It's sacred ground. Think of the Israelites standing before the Red Sea. They faced what seemed like an impassable barrier, yet it was the prelude to a miracle. Could this stillness in your life be the universe aligning every detail for a breakthrough? This pause may feel unsettling, but it is necessary. It's the space where divine forces gather their strength, ensuring that the transformation about to unfold will be nothing short of extraordinary. In Exodus 14:14, Moses told the Israelites, "The Lord will fight for you. You need only to be still." Could this stillness be God's way of saying, "Trust me, I'm working on something you cannot yet see"? You might already sense it, that subtle but undeniable urgency. Time feels like it's accelerating, the air around you charged with anticipation. It's as if your soul knows what's coming before your mind can grasp it. This is your spirit standing on the edge of a great ocean, hearing the distant roar of waves about to crash ashore. This quickening, this shift in energy is a sign. Are you ready to embrace what's next? Can you see how the trials you've endured have shaped you into the person who can receive this blessing? Nothing you've faced has been wasted. Every tear, every disappointment, every delay, they were all tools in the hands of a divine craftsman, refining you for your purpose. James 1:2-4 tells us, "Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. Let perseverance finish its work, so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything." Could it be that all you've endured was meant to prepare you for the moment when everything aligns? As you stand at this precipice, know that the universe has been preparing you for a shift so profound it will echo through every aspect of your existence. This is not the end of your story. It's the beginning of a new era. Will you trust the stillness and step into what's coming with open hands and a surrendered heart? Because, chosen one, everything is about to change. Have you ever witnessed a storm that seemed eternal, only to awaken to a morning so radiant, so full of promise that it left you in awe? That's where you stand now, at the edge of something extraordinary. The storm has passed, and though you may still hear its echoes, the clarity on the horizon is undeniable. This is your precipice, chosen one, a turning point where purpose, destiny, and unimaginable possibilities converge. But let's pause and consider, what if the stillness you feel is not an end but a divine prelude? Psalm 46:10 reminds us, "Be still and know that I am God." This quiet moment is sacred. It's the universe holding its breath, ready to unveil the masterpiece it has been crafting for you. Transformation doesn't always arrive with grand announcements or dramatic displays. Often, it begins with a whisper, a subtle shift that grows steadily until it becomes unstoppable. Have you noticed these shifts? A newfound peace where there was once chaos, an unexpected opportunity that feels too perfectly timed to be coincidence, or a chance encounter that alters everything. These are not accidents, they are signals, gentle nudges from the universe, guiding you to embrace what's coming. Pay close attention, chosen one, to these subtle signs. They mark the countdown to something life-changing. But as this energy intensifies, don't be surprised if old fears or insecurities resurface. These shadows aren't here to defeat you. They are here to test your readiness. Just as gold is refined in fire, so too must you confront and release what no longer serves your journey. Philippians 4:6-7 offers reassurance. Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God, and the peace of God will guard your hearts and your minds. Can you see how these trials are not obstacles, but stepping stones, clearing the path to your transformation? This isn't just about external change. It's about the profound evolution happening within. The way you perceive yourself and your purpose is shifting. You're shedding layers of doubt and fear, stepping into the truth of who you've always been. Imagine a caterpillar emerging as a butterfly. The process may be uncomfortable, even painful, but the outcome is freedom, beauty, and flight. Are you ready to embrace this metamorphosis? Can you feel the weight lifting, the clarity settling as you align with your authentic self? This is your ultimate act of freedom, aligning with your soul's purpose and stepping boldly into your destiny. You're not alone in this journey. The whispers you hear, the synchronicities you notice, and the support you feel are not coincidences. Your ancestors, spirit guides, and the divine hand of the universe have been working tirelessly behind the scenes. They have orchestrated every opportunity, cleared unseen obstacles, and sent signs to remind you that you are held, loved, and guided. Hebrews 13:5 assures us, "Never will I leave you, never will I forsake you." Can you trust that you are supported even when the path seems unclear? Trust yourself, chosen one, and trust the process. You don't need to see the entire staircase to take the first step. Every action you take, no matter how small, is leading you closer to your breakthrough. Proverbs 3:5-6 encourages, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to him, and he will make your paths straight." Do you feel the energy building, the pieces falling into place? The universe is preparing to unleash something extraordinary in your life. Will you answer the call? This is your moment. Trust the timing. Trust the stillness. Trust yourself. What awaits you is not just change, it's transformation. It's the unveiling of a life aligned with your highest purpose, a life where you are unstoppable in your authenticity and light. Can you feel the anticipation, the quickening of your spirit? The countdown has begun, chosen one. Everything is about to change, and all that is required of you is to take that first step in faith. Are you ready to embrace what's coming? Because the moment you've been waiting for is here. 2. The universe has been speaking to you all along. Have you truly felt it? The quiet yet profound pull deep within your soul, those fleeting yet undeniable moments that make you pause, as if the universe itself were whispering directly to your spirit. Think about the signs that seem so perfectly timed. They leave you wondering if they were placed specifically for you. These are not coincidences, chosen one. They are the divine language of the universe, a language older than words, written in synchronicities, patterns, and the gentle whispers of the spirit. These whispers are no longer faint. They're growing into a symphony of guidance, orchestrated to lead you toward alignment with your highest purpose. But here's the question you must ponder. Are you truly listening? The universe, much like God's voice, doesn't demand attention through loud proclamations. Remember Elijah in 1 Kings 19:12. God wasn't in the earthquake, the fire, or the wind, but in the still, small voice. The divine speaks gently, persistently, and in ways that stir your soul without overwhelming you. Are you attuned to this sacred frequency? Think about the repeating numbers you often notice: 111, 444, 777. They're not random occurrences, they're spiritual markers, encoded with divine meaning. Numbers like these have biblical significance too. For instance, 7 is the number of completion, as seen in Genesis 2:2, when God completed creation on the seventh day. Do these numbers appear to you at moments when you are questioning or seeking clarity? What if they're confirmation that you are being guided by forces far greater than you can comprehend? Consider the vivid dreams that linger in your mind long after you wake. Their symbols are often profound, too detailed to dismiss as mere imagination. Joseph, the dreamer in Genesis 37, was guided by visions that revealed his destiny long before it came to fruition. Could your dreams be pointing you toward your divine calling as his did for him? And what about those seemingly coincidental conversations, words spoken by others that resonate so deeply, it's as if they were drawn straight from your own thoughts? These too are not accidents, but whispers of a higher power seeking to align its rhythm with yours. Pause and reflect. Has there ever been a time when you felt an unexplainable knowing, a sense of being guided by something greater than yourself? That feeling wasn't imaginary. It was the hand of the Creator weaving his energy into the fabric of your life, aligning your steps with his divine plan. Remember Jeremiah 29:11, where God declares, "For I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." Each moment of synchronicity is a reminder that your path is purposeful and that your life is part of a grander design. Interestingly, these divine messages often become clearer when you stop striving to find them. Have you been chasing answers, trying to control outcomes, or yearning for clarity amidst life's chaos? The universe, much like God, doesn't respond to force, it responds to surrender. Psalm 46:10 says, "Be still and know that I am God." In your stillness, the messages become undeniable. When you release your grip on control and allow yourself to simply be, you create the space for divine revelation. However, the guidance you receive isn't always wrapped in the packaging you expect. Sometimes it arrives as challenges, delays, or redirections. These are not punishments, but preparations. Consider the Apostle Paul, whose imprisonment led him to write letters that became the foundation of the New Testament. What setbacks in your life might actually be setting you up for a greater purpose? That "no" you once received wasn't rejection. It was protection, steering you away from a path that wasn't aligned with your calling. Could the delay you found so frustrating have been divine timing, ensuring that everything falls into place when you're truly ready? Every sign, every obstacle, every moment of stillness carries a purpose. Are you willing to trust that what appears as a detour might actually be the path? What if your greatest struggles are the very tools shaping you into the person you were always meant to become? Listen closely, chosen one. The universe is not just speaking to you, it is guiding you home to your divine destiny. Will you answer its call? Take a moment to reflect deeply on your journey thus far. How many times have you looked back and realized that what you once perceived as a loss or failure was, in hindsight, a blessing in disguise? This is the mysterious wisdom of the universe at work. Its timing flawless, its purpose profound, and its understanding far beyond human comprehension. Just as Isaiah 55:8-9 reminds us, "For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, declares the Lord." The universe sees connections and possibilities that are hidden from our limited perspective. What if every setback you faced was preparing you for a breakthrough? When you embrace this truth, you'll start to notice a divine flow in your life, a rhythm that becomes evident when you relinquish the need to control every detail and instead trust the process. Have you ever experienced a moment when a door you thought was firmly shut suddenly opened wide, revealing opportunities you never anticipated? This is alignment, not coincidence. Proverbs 3:5-6 urges us to trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to him, and he will make your paths straight. Could it be that your path is being straightened in ways you don't yet understand? The universe is continuously working behind the scenes, arranging events, circumstances, and encounters to lead you toward your highest good. Right now, its messages are becoming louder, its guidance more urgent, because the time is near for you to step fully into your power. Have you been noticing the subtle signs? Perhaps a feather appearing unexpectedly, a song playing just as you're pondering a decision, or an unexpected message from someone you haven't spoken to in years. These aren't random events. They are divine breadcrumbs guiding you along the path you were destined to walk. Your intuition is your most valuable tool for decoding these messages. It serves as a bridge between you and the universe, a compass that points unwaveringly toward your true north. Have you ever felt a quiet nudge in a specific direction, even when logic suggested otherwise, or a sense of unease about a decision you couldn't explain? That is your intuition, the voice of the divine speaking within you. In John 14:26, Jesus says, "The Holy Spirit, whom the Father will send in my name, will teach you all things and remind you of everything I have said to you." Could it be that the Spirit is whispering guidance to you, urging you to trust where your intuition is leading? As you strengthen your connection to this inner compass, the signs around you will grow clearer. Each synchronicity, each perfectly timed encounter will feel like a gentle affirmation that you are on the right path. Pay attention to the quiet moments of clarity that arise when you least expect them. Are you honoring these whispers? The more you listen, the more you'll recognize the intricate dance of divine orchestration in your life. You are not walking this path alone. Your spiritual guides, whether angels, ancestors, or the Holy Spirit, are with you every step of the way. They are the unseen hands amplifying the signs, ensuring you receive the messages you need. Have you ever felt an overwhelming sense of peace wash over you after making a difficult decision? Or noticed a synchronicity that answered a question you hadn't even voiced? These are the loving acts of your guides, orchestrating events to keep you aligned with your purpose. Psalm 91:11 assures us, "For he will command his angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways." What if these guardians are silently shaping your journey, ensuring you don't stray from your divine calling? This moment is not a coincidence, chosen one. You are here, listening this, because the universe is urging you to trust, to listen, and to step boldly into your destiny. Will you heed its call and follow the path it has so carefully laid before you? Remember, chosen one, you are never walking this path alone. The universe is your constant companion. Its energy is woven into every moment of your existence. It celebrates your triumphs, supports you in your struggles, and guides you toward the light, even when the way forward seems unclear. Trust in its wisdom, trust in its timing, and trust that every step you take is leading you closer to something extraordinary. This is your moment. The universe is calling you to listen, to trust, and to align with the divine flow. Its messages are all around you, waiting to be recognized and embraced. All you need to do is open your heart, quiet your mind, and let the symphony guide you home. This is the beginning of something extraordinary, a journey unlike anything you've experienced before. Trust, chosen one, for the universe is always speaking, and now it's time to truly hear. 3. Breaking free from the illusions holding you back. Transformation begins with clarity, and clarity requires dismantling the illusions that have held you captive for so long. These illusions, crafted by societal expectations, childhood conditioning, and the fears of others, are designed to make you conform, to dim your light, and to keep you small. But as a chosen one, you can no longer live under their weight. Your awakening is a signal that you're beginning to see both the world and yourself with new, unfiltered eyes. The question now is, will you fully embrace this truth and allow it to reshape your life? Take a moment to reflect on the stories you've been told about who you're supposed to be. From an early age, scripts have been handed to you, defining how to act, what to value, and what success should look like. But how many of these narratives align with the deepest truths of your soul? How often have you conformed to expectations that felt foreign to your essence? Breaking free from illusions requires courage. It means questioning everything you've been taught. Ask yourself, Is this belief truly mine, or was it imposed upon me? Does this path resonate with my soul, or am I walking a road carved by others who couldn't see my unique light? This process of questioning can feel like stepping into uncharted territory. It's as if you're pulling at a single thread and unraveling the comforting tapestry you've relied on for so long. Yet, as unsettling as this unraveling may be, it's essential for your growth. You will know the truth, and the truth will set you free. John 8:32. You're not losing yourself during this process. Instead, you're shedding layers that were never authentically you. Those roles you've played, the masks you've worn, the identities you've clung to. They served a purpose once, but now they're hindering your transformation. Each layer you release brings you closer to the radiant, unfiltered version of yourself that God created. Breaking free from illusions doesn't mean rejecting the world or the people within it. It means seeing clearly. It means recognizing when fear disguises itself as logic, or when doubt whispers lies to keep you from stepping into your power. Fear often masquerades as practicality, urging you to play small by labeling your dreams as unrealistic. But what does your soul say? Consider Joshua 1:9, where God commands, "Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid, do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go." Each time you challenge these fearful voices, choosing truth over doubt, you dissolve another layer of illusion and move closer to your authentic self. This journey will not be without challenges. There will be moments of disorientation, as though the ground beneath you is shifting. You may feel as if you're losing your identity without the roles, beliefs, and structures that once defined you. But transformation is not about becoming someone new. It's about rediscovering who you've always been. Think of the prodigal son in Luke 15:11-32. When he returned home after losing himself, his father embraced him, symbolizing the unconditional acceptance of our true selves by the divine. Could this be your time to come home to your authentic self? Think back to the moments in your life when you felt truly free. Times when you acted from the depths of your heart, unburdened by fear of judgment or failure. Those moments were not accidental. They were glimpses of your true self, breaking through the fog of illusion. Can you recall the joy and lightness of those experiences? Your spiritual guides are urging you to trust that this unfiltered, unburdened version of you is your truest form. They're gently reminding you that each step toward your authentic self brings you closer to the life you were created to live. Transformation is rarely easy, but it is always worth it. This is your time to let go of the scripts and expectations that no longer serve you. You are not walking this path alone. Your guides, like divine hands behind the scenes, are orchestrating every synchronicity, every nudge, and every moment of clarity to keep you aligned with your purpose. Will you trust their guidance and step boldly into the life that was written for you before the foundations of the earth? Your awakening is not a burden, it is a gift. The only question left is, how will you use it? Releasing illusions also means taking a hard look at your relationships and surroundings. Are the people in your life nurturing your growth, or are they tethering you to outdated versions of yourself? It's not about cutting people off without love or compassion. Rather, it's about setting boundaries that honor your truth. As Proverbs 4:23 reminds us, above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it. Some people may not understand your journey, and that's okay. Your purpose is not to meet their expectations, but to fulfill the divine calling placed uniquely on your life. This process isn't limited to relationships. Breaking free also requires releasing habits, thought patterns, and environments that no longer serve your highest good. These might be the very things that once brought you comfort, making the act of letting go painful. Yet, as Ecclesiastes 3:1 teaches us, there is a time for everything and a season for every activity under the heavens. Could it be that the season for certain aspects of your old life has come to an end? Growth demands space. By releasing what no longer aligns with your soul, you open yourself to receive new opportunities, connections, and experiences that resonate with your true essence. As you navigate this transformative path, trust that you are not walking it alone. Your spiritual guides, angels, and the divine are with you every step of the way. They are placing signs, synchronicities, and messages along your journey to reassure you that you are on the right track. Have you noticed the repeating numbers 111, 333, 777, or heard a song lyric that feels like it was written just for you? These are not mere coincidences. They are divine confirmations, gentle nudges reminding you that even in moments of uncertainty, you are supported. For he will command his angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways. Psalm 91:11. Breaking free from illusions is one of the most courageous acts you will ever undertake. It means choosing to see the world as it truly is, not as others have told you it should be. It requires you to live authentically, even when it's uncomfortable, inconvenient, or challenges the status quo. But each choice to honor your truth will bring a profound sense of liberation. Imagine the weight lifting from your shoulders as you step away from fear, doubt, and false narratives. Can you feel the lightness of living as the person you were always meant to be? Picture yourself standing at the edge of a dense forest. The shadows of the forest represent the illusions that once clouded your vision, the doubts, fears, and false identities you've carried for far too long. Now, imagine stepping out into the light. The colors around you are vivid, the air is crisp, and the path ahead is illuminated like never before. This is the feeling of breaking free. It is the power of seeing yourself and the world with unfiltered clarity. The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it. John 1:5. Will you step boldly into this light? Your spiritual guides want you to remember that this journey is not about achieving perfection, it's about making progress. Each illusion you release, each step you take, is a movement toward the life you are always destined to live. And while the road may not always be easy, each step is worth it. Think about the moments when you felt the most alive, times when you acted with courage and authenticity. Those moments are glimpses of what awaits you when you fully embrace your truth. Transformation is not an event, it's a process, a divine unfolding that leads you toward a life of freedom, authenticity, and boundless potential. Trust the process, trust the whispers of your intuition, and trust the divine timing that orchestrates every detail. Every layer you shed is a step closer to the person your soul has always known you could be. Are you ready to step into the light and claim the life that is waiting for you? This is your time, chosen one, to embrace the freedom and authenticity you were created for. 4. Embracing your unique journey. Your journey, chosen one, is unlike anyone else's, and it was always meant to be this way. It is as singular as your fingerprint, a divine masterpiece intricately crafted by the Creator and shaped by the unique blend of experiences, challenges, lessons, and desires that define you. But in a world that constantly glorifies comparison and conformity, it's all too easy to lose sight of this truth. How often have you found yourself questioning if you're doing enough, if you're on the right path, or if you've somehow fallen behind? Yet deep within, your soul holds the answer. Your journey is unfolding in divine perfection, exactly as it's meant to. Have you ever felt like an outsider, as though you didn't quite fit the mold society laid out for you? Perhaps you've wondered why your life doesn't resemble someone else's, why your progress feels slower, or why your challenges seem heavier. These moments of doubt are not signs of failure or inadequacy. They are testaments to your uniqueness. Romans 12:2 reminds us, "Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind." Your soul didn't come here to live by someone else's script. It came to carve its own extraordinary path, a journey that reflects the truth of who you are and the purpose for which you were created. Your journey is not a straight line, nor does it follow the predictable trajectory that society often idolizes. It is a rich, winding path filled with unexpected twists, pauses, leaps and detours that defy logic but resonate deeply with your spirit. Every experience you've had, the joyous highs, the painful lows, the still moments of waiting, has played an essential role in your sacred path. The setbacks that felt like walls were, in reality, divine redirections. The challenges that seemed overwhelming were opportunities to build strength and wisdom. Even the pauses that felt like stagnation were moments of divine recalibration, allowing your soul to realign with its highest purpose. How might your perspective change if you saw these moments not as interruptions, but as integral parts of your unfolding story? As you embrace the uniqueness of your journey, you will begin to see the profound beauty in its imperfections. The detours weren't distractions, they were lessons meant to refine you. The moments of doubt weren't signs of weakness, they were seeds of resilience. The struggles you endured weren't punishments, they were awakenings that called forth your inner strength. And the relationships that fell away, they created space for connections that are deeper, truer, and more aligned with the person you are becoming. Every twist and turn, every triumph and trial has been woven into the tapestry of your life, creating a story that is entirely your own. Could it be that your greatest challenges were actually your soul's greatest teachers? Your guides want to remind you that your path doesn't need to look like anyone else's to be valid, meaningful, or significant. Stop comparing your timeline to others. Stop measuring your worth by external markers of success or progress. Psalm 139:14 declares, "I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful, I know that full well." Your journey is sacred, and its worth isn't defined by how fast you move or how far you go. It is measured by the depth of your connection to your soul, the courage with which you walk your path, and the authenticity with which you live your truth. Think back to the synchronicities that have guided you along the way, those moments when life seemed to align perfectly, when a chance conversation sparked a realization, when an encounter felt divinely timed, or when an unshakable gut feeling led you to exactly where you needed to be. These weren't random. They were the universe's way of affirming that you are on the right path. Have you noticed how these signs always seem to appear when you need them most? They are whispers from the divine, gentle reminders that your journey is guided and supported every step of the way. Your path is not about perfection. It's about progress. It's not about speed. It's about depth. Each step you take, no matter how small or uncertain, is bringing you closer to the life you were always meant to live. The Lord makes firm the steps of the one who delights in him. Though he may stumble, he will not fall, for the Lord upholds him with his hand. Psalm 37:23-24. Trust the process. Trust yourself. Trust that every twist and turn, every pause and leap is part of a divine plan greater than you can imagine. This is your journey, chosen one. It is sacred, it is unique, and it is unfolding with divine precision. Will you embrace it fully, honoring the masterpiece that is your life? The world doesn't need another copy. It needs the authentic, radiant, and incomparable soul that is you. Embracing your unique journey, chosen one, requires releasing the need for external validation. Not everyone will understand the path you're walking, and they don't need to. Your journey is yours alone, divinely tailored to the rhythm of your soul. What truly matters is that your path feels authentic, that it resonates with your deepest truths. Trust your intuition, for it is your compass, an unerring guide even when the road feels uncertain or unclear. Proverbs 3:5-6 reminds us, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to him, and he will make your paths straight." Could this trust be the key to navigating the twists and turns of your sacred journey? Your soul's journey is not a race, it's a dance, a sacred dance, choreographed by divine timing. At times the rhythm quickens, propelling you forward with momentum and excitement. At other times it slows, asking you to pause, reflect, and realign with your true purpose. And then there are moments when it asks for stillness, inviting you to surrender to the present moment rather than rushing toward what's next. These pauses are not delays, but sacred intervals of integration. They are opportunities to honor how far you've come and prepare for what lies ahead. Could it be that the moments of stillness you resist are the moments your soul needs most? As you journey forward, celebrate each step along the way. Celebrate the milestones, no matter how small they may seem. Each one represents growth, progress, and courage. Celebrate the lessons, even the ones that came wrapped in pain. These challenges are not punishments. They are gifts, refining you and drawing you closer to your truth. Consider James 1:2-3, which says, "Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance." Could the very trials you've endured be shaping you into the person you were meant to become? Celebrate the moments of clarity when the path feels illuminated. Celebrate the moments of uncertainty when faith becomes your anchor. And yes, celebrate the stillness, the moments where nothing seems to be happening outwardly, yet profound shifts are occurring within. Every experience, every step is a gift, a vital piece of the divine puzzle that is leading you closer to the fullness of who you are. Your guides are urging you to let go of the doubts, fears, and pressures that weigh on your heart. You don't need to have everything figured out right now. Trust that you are exactly where you are meant to be, even if the destination remains unclear. Ecclesiastes 3:11 reminds us, "He has made everything beautiful in its time." Could the timing of your journey, though uncertain to you, be perfect in ways only the divine can see? Imagine yourself standing atop a great mountain, looking back on the path you've traveled. The challenges that once felt insurmountable now reveal themselves as stepping stones. The detours that frustrated you now shine with purpose. And the moments when you felt completely lost now show how they guided you to discover truths about yourself you never imagined. This perspective is the gift of your journey, a deeper understanding of your resilience, your strength, and your limitless potential. Every twist and turn, every moment of doubt and triumph has brought you to this breathtaking view. What do you see when you look back? Your journey is sacred, chosen one. It is not a linear path of achievements. It is a journey of becoming, a process of shedding the layers that no longer serve you and stepping boldly into the truth of who you are. Psalm 119:105 declares, "Your word is a lamp to my feet, a light on my path." This path, with all its twists, turns, and unknowns, is leading you to the life you are always meant to live. Could this life, unfolding in divine timing, be more beautiful than you've dared to imagine? Walk this path with courage. Walk it with trust. And walk it with the unwavering knowledge that the universe is guiding you. Your spirit guides are supporting you, and your soul is leading you home to your highest self. Each step you take, no matter how small, is bringing you closer to your destiny. Every pause is preparing you for the next chapter. Every lesson is unlocking a new level of understanding and strength. So trust this journey, chosen one, and know that you are never walking it alone. The divine is with you, orchestrating every detail, and your unique path is unfolding in perfect alignment with the purpose etched into your soul. Will you embrace it fully and walk forward with faith, knowing that every step is leading you closer to the life you were destined to live? This is your sacred journey. It is yours to claim, and it is beautiful beyond measure. 5. The power of surrendering to divine flow. Surrender is one of the most misunderstood yet transformative acts you can embrace, chosen one. It's not about giving up. It's about letting go of the illusion that you need to control everything. It's about stepping into the river of divine flow and allowing it to carry you where you're meant to go. When you surrender, you stop fighting against the current of life and instead align with the rhythm of the universe. This is where true magic happens. Think back to moments in your life when you finally let go, when you released your grip on how things should be and allowed them to unfold naturally. Those moments, though perhaps scary at first, often led to outcomes that felt almost miraculous. Maybe it was the job you didn't get that made room for an even better opportunity, or the relationship that ended, clearing the way for someone who truly saw and cherished you. These experiences weren't coincidences. They were examples of what happens when you surrender to the flow. Surrender isn't about being passive or giving up on your dreams. It's about trusting the process and releasing the need to micromanage every detail. It's about focusing on what you can control, your thoughts, your actions, your energy, and leaving the rest to the universe. When you surrender, you acknowledge that there's a greater plan at work, one that your soul is already aligned with, even if your human mind can't see it yet. Your guides are urging you to embrace this trust. They want you to know that you don't have to have all the answers or figure everything out on your own. The universe is constantly working behind the scenes, aligning people, opportunities, and circumstances that are perfectly timed for your growth and success. But for this to happen, you must create space for the flow. You must let go of the fears, doubts, and need for certainty that block the energy of the divine. Have you ever noticed how life feels when you stop resisting? The right opportunities seem to appear effortlessly. Decisions that once felt overwhelming become clear. People who align with your energy naturally gravitate towards you. This is the power of surrender. When you trust the flow, you align yourself with the natural current of the universe. A current that knows exactly where you need to go and how to get you there. Surrendering doesn't mean you won't face challenges. It doesn't mean you won't feel fear or uncertainty. But it does mean you'll approach those moments with a sense of peace, knowing that they are part of a larger plan. Even the obstacles you encounter are there for a reason, to teach you, to strengthen you, and to guide you toward a higher version of yourself. When you surrender, you stop viewing challenges as roadblocks and start seeing them as stepping stones. Your intuition plays a key role in this process. It's your compass, guiding you through the flow of life. When you surrender, you create space to hear your intuition more clearly. You begin to trust those quiet nudges, those gut feelings, those moments of knowing that seem to come out of nowhere. This inner guidance is the voice of your soul, the voice that always knows the way. Your guides are constantly sending you signs to confirm that you're on the right path. Have you been noticing repeating numbers, meaningful coincidences, or unexpected synchronicities? These are not random. They are the universe's way of affirming that you are exactly where you need to be. When you surrender, you become more attuned to these signs. You begin to see the threads of connection that weave through your life, guiding you toward your purpose. Surrendering to divine flow also means embracing the unknown. This can be one of the hardest parts of the journey because the human mind craves certainty and control, but the unknown is where possibility lives. It's where the universe has the freedom to work its magic, bringing you experiences and opportunities that you couldn't have planned for yourself. Trust that the unknown is not something to fear. It's a space of infinite potential. As you surrender, you'll begin to notice a shift in your energy. You'll feel lighter, freer, more aligned. The weight of striving and forcing will be replaced by a sense of ease and grace. This doesn't mean life will always be easy, but it does mean you'll approach it with a sense of flow, knowing that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. Your guides want you to remember that surrendering doesn't mean you're powerless. In fact, it's one of the most powerful things you can do. It's an act of faith, a declaration to the universe that you trust its plan and are ready to receive its blessings. When you surrender, you step into your power as a co-creator with the universe. You align your energy with the flow of creation, allowing your dreams and intentions to manifest with greater ease. Trust the flow, chosen one. Trust that the universe knows what you need, even when you don't. Trust that the delays, detours, and challenges are all part of a divine design, one that is leading you toward a life of purpose, joy, and fulfillment. And trust yourself, your intuition, your strength, your ability to navigate this journey with grace and courage. The power of surrender is transformative. It's the bridge between resistance and alignment, between fear and trust, between struggle and flow. When you surrender, you open yourself to the infinite possibilities of the universe. You allow life to become a dance of co-creation, a beautiful unfolding of your soul's highest potential. Surrender is not the end of your journey. It's the beginning of a deeper, more profound connection with the divine. It's the moment when you let go of the need to control and step into the flow of the universe, trusting that it will carry you exactly where you're meant to be. Trust the process, chosen one, and watch as the power of surrender transforms your life in ways you never thought possible. 6. Deepening your connection with the divine. The divine has been whispering to you for as long as you've existed, chosen one. It has been present in your quietest moments, woven into the synchronicities you've experienced, and carried in the intuitive nudges that have guided you when reason seemed to fail. As you stand on the brink of profound transformation, the call to deepen this sacred connection grows more urgent and more beautiful. This connection is not separate from you. It's an integral part of your very essence. It's the current of energy flowing through your soul, linking you to the infinite wisdom of the universe and to the source of all creation. Deepening this bond begins with trust. Trust that the divine is always with you, even in moments of doubt, fear, or confusion. Consider the times in your life when you felt on the brink of giving up, only to find a small, unexpected light guiding you forward. That wasn't luck. It was the divine reaching out, reminding you that you are held, cherished, and never alone. Even in your darkest hours, the divine has been walking beside you, patiently waiting for you to lean in and strengthen this sacred bond. To deepen this connection, you must create space for it to grow. The world is loud and filled with distractions that pull you away from your inner stillness. But when you take time to meditate, pray, or simply sit in silence, you open the door for the divine to speak to your heart. These moments of stillness are not empty. They are filled with potential, with the presence of the divine waiting to pour clarity, love, and guidance into your being. Each act of quiet reflection, no matter how small, strengthens the bridge between your soul and the infinite. Meditation, in particular, is a powerful gateway to the divine. When you quiet your mind, you create a sacred space for your soul to align with the universe. Close your eyes and feel the energy around you, the invisible thread that ties you to everything. Ask for guidance and then trust that it will come. You may not hear words, but you'll feel the answers in your body, your heart, or your intuition. The divine doesn't always speak in a language we can name, but it always communicates in ways we can feel. Signs, synchronicities, and intuition are the divine's chosen tools for communication. Have you ever noticed repeating numbers like 111 or 444 appearing just when you need reassurance, or heard a song that seemed to echo exactly what you were feeling or wondering? These moments aren't random. They are the divine's way of nudging you, guiding you, and reminding you that you are on the right path. Dreams, too, carry messages from the divine, bypassing the chatter of your conscious mind to speak directly to your soul. Write them down, reflect on their symbolism, and trust that they hold meaning meant just for you. The divine celebrates your every step. Each time you choose love over fear, truth over illusion, and courage over hesitation, you align more deeply with the divine flow. This alignment doesn't just bring clarity, it transforms you. It amplifies your intuition, strengthens your resolve, and aligns your outer life with your soul's highest calling. The more you trust this connection, the more vibrant and alive you will feel. Life will no longer feel like something that happens to you. It will feel like a co-creation between you and the universe. Deepening your connection with the divine also requires surrender. Surrendering to this flow doesn't mean giving up. It means letting go of the need to control every detail and trusting that the universe has a plan for you. The divine sees the bigger picture, the intricate web of connections, opportunities, and lessons that are all designed to lead you toward your highest good. When you surrender, you stop resisting, and you begin to flow with the energy of the universe. This is where true magic happens. Your connection with the divine isn't just about guidance, it's about strength. As your transformation nears, this bond becomes your anchor, your foundation, and your greatest source of power. It reminds you that you are never alone, that you are supported by forces far greater than yourself. When the path ahead feels uncertain, when challenges arise, this connection will carry you. Lean into it. Allow it to cradle you in its infinite wisdom and love. Trust this bond, chosen one. Trust that every sign, every synchronicity, every intuitive nudge is a message meant for you. Trust that the divine is working tirelessly behind the scenes to align everything in your life for your highest good. And most importantly, trust that you are deeply loved by the universe, by your guides, and by the divine force that created you. Deepening your connection with the divine is not about adding something new to your life. It's about remembering what has always been there. It's about peeling back the layers of doubt, fear, and distraction to reveal the truth of who you are, a divine being intimately connected to the infinite. Embrace this truth, chosen one. Allow it to transform you, to guide you, and to carry you forward into the extraordinary life that awaits you. 7. Stepping boldly into the unknown. The unknown has always been a place of mystery, of wonder, and yes, of fear for many. But for you, chosen one, it's more than that. It's a canvas waiting for the masterpiece of your life to unfold. This is your moment to step boldly into spaces that are undefined, unexplored, and brimming with infinite potential. The unknown is not a void. It's a realm of creation where your courage, trust, and faith have the power to illuminate paths that didn't exist before. Stepping into the unknown means leaving behind the comfort of what's familiar, even when it no longer serves you. It means loosening your grip on the safety nets, the stories, the beliefs, the routines that once gave you security, but now keep you tethered to mediocrity. It's not easy. The familiar is seductive, even when it stifles your growth. But, chosen one, this step is necessary. It's the gateway to freedom, to alignment with your higher self, to the life your soul has always known was possible. Yes, stepping into the unknown requires vulnerability. It requires you to face fears that whisper, "What if you fail?" But let me tell you this, the greatest transformations don't happen in certainty, they happen in surrender. Surrender isn't weakness, it's strength. It's the willingness to trust the unfolding, to release the need to control every detail, and to lean into the divine flow that's always guiding you. The universe doesn't ask you to know the entire plan. It doesn't demand that you map out every step before you move. All it asks for is your willingness to take the first one. That first step may feel small, but it's seismic in its significance. With each step you take, the universe responds. The path ahead will illuminate itself one step at a time. Opportunities will emerge that you couldn't have predicted. Doors will open that once seemed blocked. Support will come from unexpected places. This is the magic of walking in faith. Your guides are with you in this journey, clearing obstacles before you even reach them, planting signs in your path, and whispering encouragement when doubt creeps in. Trust their presence, trust their wisdom, and most importantly, trust yourself. You were chosen for this path, and the unknown is not your enemy, it's your ally. It holds the key to everything you've been preparing for, everything your soul has been calling you toward. The unknown is not empty, it's full of potential. It's where the seeds of your dreams take root. It's where you begin to co-create with the universe, weaving together your intentions, your actions, and divine alignment into a reality that exceeds your imagination. By stepping into the unknown, you're not just moving forward, you're evolving, expanding, becoming more of who you were always meant to be. As you step boldly into the unknown, you'll begin to notice the ripple effects of your courage. Your willingness to embrace uncertainty will inspire others. Your light will serve as a beacon for those who are still hesitating, unsure if they too can face the unknown. By walking your path authentically, you're not just carving out a new way for yourself. You're showing others that it's possible. You're giving them permission to trust their own journeys. Every time you choose faith over fear, every time you take a step without knowing where it will lead, you're rewriting the narrative of your life. You're moving from a story of limitation to one of infinite possibility. This is the power of living in alignment with your soul's purpose. This is the magic of surrendering to the divine flow. The unknown will challenge you, yes. It will ask you to stretch, to grow, to let go of the old, to make room for the new. But it will also reward you in ways you can't yet fathom. The treasures of the unknown, clarity, transformation, alignment, are worth every moment of uncertainty. They are the gifts waiting for those who dare to say yes to their soul's calling. You're standing at the edge of something extraordinary, chosen one. The unknown stretches before you, vast and filled with light. This is your invitation to step into it, not with fear, but with trust. Not with hesitation, but with faith. The universe has brought you here for a reason. Your guides are ready, your soul is ready, and the path is waiting to unfold beneath your feet. So take that step. Say yes to the unknown. Say yes to your transformation. Say yes to the life that is calling you. And as you walk forward, know that you are not alone. The universe walks with you. Your guides light the way, and your courage paves the path for those who will follow. You are a pioneer of your own destiny. The unknown isn't an obstacle. It's your opportunity. Step boldly into it, chosen one, and let the magic of the universe carry you to heights you've never dreamed possible. Your journey is just beginning, and the best is yet to come. Trust it, embrace it, become it. Chosen one, the time is now. The countdown has ended. The pieces are in place, and the transformation is here. Everything you've experienced has prepared you for this moment. Every challenge, every sign, every whisper of intuition was leading you to this point. Trust in yourself, trust in the divine, and trust that what lies ahead is more beautiful. more expansive, and more fulfilling than you can imagine. This is your moment. Step boldly, shine brightly, and know that the universe is celebrating you. The best is yet to come. As we come to the end of this powerful message, remember that God's timing is always perfect, and He has been preparing you for the extraordinary blessings that are about to unfold in your life. Trust in His plan, stand firm in faith, and let His light guide your every step. If this message has touched your heart, consider supporting this channel by donating through Super Thanks. Your generosity helps us continue to share God's Word and spread His love. Whether you donate or not, we are so grateful for your presence here. Thank you for being part of this community. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and comment below to share your thoughts or even a simple Amen. Let us know how this message has inspired you. And if you know someone who needs encouragement today, please share this video with them. May God bless you abundantly, fill your heart with peace, and guide you as you step into the incredible purpose He has for your life. Stay faithful, stay strong, and keep shining His light. God bless you all.